Alright, y'all. Hey, what's going on, YouTube? This is Tiger4161, aka Devin Harris. Um, I just want to do a, a really quick lecture, right quick, and then I'm going to um, uh, that's it for YouTube for me. Um, I'm not saying that I'm not doing any more videos, but I previously told y'all before that I won't make any more YouTube videos until fall, and if not fall of this year, then definitely January of next year, which will be 2018, and I'll be 28 by then. Well, sooner by then. But anyway, I just want to say that this video that I'm about to do, and it hit my spirit. This video, shoot, uh, um, this video that I'm doing, um, is for. Hold on, plugging my charger, my computer charger in. This video that I'm about to do, uh, is not for the aggressive men. This is for my androgynous men, and yeah, my androgynous men. The particularly the androgynous heterosexuals and the feminine heterosexuals, and the feminine heterosexuals are the cherub babies of this community. Fellas, it is time to grow up, yet submit. And the reason why I say grow up and yet submit is because this this is the age of as of last year, which was I want to say around somewhere near December. The age of the dominant female has begun, and over time, it's going to progress. And I predict this. That I have a prediction that in the near future, in the very near future, when it comes back to the Piscean age, when it comes back to that, women are going to be more women and children. They're going to be more dominant than ever before, and there will be less aggressive men. Okay, it's the energy of the aggressive men is not going to die off, but it will fade, because due to the simple fact that us living in the excuse me. I ate some pork this morning, and I know I'm supposed to be y'all, y'all teacher, man, and I'm supposed to be eating right, but I ain't going front, man. I fell off. I need to get back on my spiritual feet. You know what I mean? Um, yeah. Right. I fell off my spiritual feet. So pray universally that I get myself together. So as I said, aggressive men are not going to die off, but the energy will basically rearrange itself. So there's going to be an exchange. Okay. All right. So to the androgynous heterosexual man, I need to speak to y'all, man. Rise up right now, in the name of the universal mother, in the name of mother consciousness. Rise up right now. Protect the women and children right now, in the name of the feminine mother consciousness. Right now. It's time to wake up, y'all. Wake up. Right now. In the name of mother consciousness. Alright? The second thing I want to say is that there's nothing wrong with showing just a little bit of religiosity, because as long as you stay knowing yourself, it will keep you grounded, and it'll keep you from falling into old paradigms. So right now we are in the Aquarian age. Spiritually, physically, it hasn't happened yet. Okay, but astrologically, both spiritually, etherically, cosmologically, as opposed to space, and on an earthly level, I do see more women dominating eons ahead. Okay. Now, this is where the feminine heterosexuals, the androgynous heterosexuals, and the bisexual men, those of us that are black, you need to step up right now. If you're single, prepare your mind for the woman. Okay? Prepare your mind, your soul, your spirit for the woman. Eat right. Clean yourself up inwardly, so that you can be rearranged outwardly. Okay? The ancestors inside of me are in great they're in great agreement with what I'm sharing with you. Okay? To the aggressive men, y'all let's face it, we lost. Why? Because we have allowed white America to show us from their perception that this is how heterosexuality is supposed to be done and ran. When the truth is, our mothers, our sisters, and our wives are the true teachers. But why are they not teaching us anything? There's a few things. There's a couple of things that go along with it. I know that there's more to that. Charger came out again, but we're not gonna worry about that. There's a couple of excuse me. There's a couple of things that went along with that. And that's religion is number one, and hip hop music is number two. Alright, and I'm gonna be putting another link in the description. Okay, because y'all need to know something about Mr. Snoop Doggy Dogg. Alright? Now I'm not gonna say what it is. If you wanna find out the cause for the destruction in hip hop, just watch the link in my description. Alright? Actually, I'm gonna put two links in the description, and shout out to my YouTube subscriber Lay Legend for presenting the people with that information, man. Because it is definitely and literally a doggy dog world, a dog eat dog world out here. And you know, the eon of the material dog is over. Okay? If people are, let me say this, spiritually, if people are gonna represent Anpu, which is Anubis, if people are going to represent Anubis, they need to represent him right, because for one, our ancient Kemetic ancestors never disrespected women. We at one point in time we had a high respect for them. Why? Because they're the matriarchs. Am I correct? Okay. So as I said, the age of Anubis is over. Now is the eon of is the eon of Aset, which is Isis, and Ma'at. Alright? Truth, justice, reciprocity, order, balance. Okay? These things are taking place energetically out in space and on Earth right now as we speak. Okay? Now, back to the androgynous men. Okay? it's time for you to love these dominant women, to work for, and I'm gonna say it again. It is time for you to love these dominant women, work for and work with. I'm gonna say that part again, and I'm gonna tell you why. It is time for you. Excuse me. It is time for you to work for and work with dominant women. Why? Because I'm gonna tell you what one of my influences in music told me when I was younger, and this is kind of still relevant today. That regardless of whether or not we are forming love relationships with our black women or not, we are responsible for them. Can I get a check in the comment section, or at least a like? Okay, we are responsible for them, whether we are dating them or not, and whether you're in a relationship with a single mother or not, you are also responsible for their children. You don't have to be the father if you're not forming a relationship with the woman, but you must be father-like. That's very important, and I think the single mother that you're being friends with just might be impressed, you know. So to all my lotus flower men, to all my lily men out there who are straight and bisexual, it's time for y'all to take your place. And for those of you that are androgynous heterosexual men, it's time for you to take your place next to the dominant woman's throne. And next year, or 2018, depending on when I'll come back, in the fall or January of 2018, depending on when I'll come back, I'm going to be lecturing on some of the excuse me. I'm going to be lecturing on some of the 48 laws of power, and I'm gonna go from law 1 all the way through at least 9 of the laws, because 10 is just too complicated. Alright. But again, as I said, fellas, those of us that are androgynous and straight, those of us men that are bi, okay, we need to stand beside our dominant women, okay, and do not, and another thing, do not outshine her. Regardless if you're in a relationship with her or y'all two are just friends, do not outshine the master, okay? Because not all now. Let me just say this for the record. Not all women that are dominant have a business mindset. So excuse me. Not all women who are dominant have a business mindset. Now, if you have a woman that's dominant, and you know you're with her to where she just likes to rant all the time, and she's not doing anything productive with her life. My lotus flower, okay, my masculine androgynous brother. I'm gonna tell you right now, you don't need to be with her. Okay? You need to be with a woman that has their head on straight. Okay? Okay? And most of all, you need to be with a woman you need to be with a woman that has common sense. Okay? And that's rational, because as I said, we are in the age of Aquarius. Spiritually we are. Physically we are still in the Piscean age, but we have our foot in the door of the Aquarian age on a astrological level. So you know those little zodiac lines that you see on a natal chart. So globally, if just imagine if what I'm talking about. Just imagine if a natal chart was on the screen right now, right? The natal chart right now is on a it's still on the Piscean age, but it's on a tilt downward into the Aquarian age. Now, what does excuse me, need some water. What does that mean? That means that pretty soon, physically, we are going to go into the Aquarian age, and in about a few minutes, I'm about to have a esoteric meeting with my ancient African ancestors, because right now, subconsciously as we speak, things are dark and bloody. We may be fed the illusion that in some parts of the earth things are cloudy. The weather's cloudy. In some parts of the earth, places is rainy, and in others, some parts of the earth is sunny. So that's the linear illusion. What I'm talking about comes from the subconscious mind. Okay? All right? And at this point, some people have returned to the slave mind. Okay? To where they don't want to wake up. But I'm force feeding you now. It's time for you to wake up. Because if you don't wake up, you're gonna die in physical hell for the rest of your infinity. All right? I don't believe in eternity. I'm gonna explain why next year. So take this lecture in while you have it, because next year I have a whole lot to cover, and I'm gonna be having guest appearances on my channel. Alright? So y'all be on the lookout for that. Alright? So this channel is definitely about to change and upgrade itself. And also, I'm going to be heading to a new location. So you may see this this channel blurred, being as though that I'm going to be moving away from the location that I'm at this present time. So I'm going to be covering my UCam, my camera that I make most of my videos on. Okay, and the only thing you'll be able to see is the animations once I start speaking. Okay. I would have done this lecture outside, but I don't have anybody at the moment to like come downstairs and open the door for me. You know what I mean? So I'm just doing this lecture in my room right now. Okay. And y'all remember how when I did videos, I would cut right over the video or the lecture just to talk to someone, just to talk to someone. I'm not gonna be doing that no more. I'm gonna be pushing the mute button on my computer. Okay, so yeah, I'm definitely changing the game this year. Okay, because it's time for the feminine heterosexual men. If you're out there, your time is now. Okay, to the androgynous heterosexual men, it's time to wake up, wise up, and rise up. The time is now. Okay, to the bisexual men, wake up, wise up, and rise up. Okay, the time is now to unify and be in unison with our dominant women. Okay, because the age of the aggressive Piscean man is fading. Okay, so at this point in time, you are taking the place of the aggressive African American man living in America today. And the reason why he is losing, one, is because of the Christian Bible, and two is because of the hip hop music. Alright? And I'm gonna be making another video in a few minutes. Okay? I'm gonna have a new gold order message for y'all. Okay? And speaking of that, next year I have a brand spanking new lecture on the importance of boom bap music, and it's all going to tie in to why I gave y'all the links in reference to Snoop Dogg being a government agent. Okay, and it also ties in as to why he was the one promoting criminal behavior in the music. He's the one responsible for that. That's why if I was to meet him right now, I wouldn't shake his hand. Hell, I wouldn't even give him that. Like I would just look at him like I don't even know you no more. You know what I mean? And my madness is towards him because he was the one that made sure that Pac and Eazy-E got taken out. So now is my time. Now is my time for me to step in the door of the hip hop world. Alright? And yes, I'm still working on my Bars at Home mixtape. It's almost done, but I'm working on some other musical projects as well. Okay? Yes, the ex-Christian mixtape is still coming out, as well as the album, but I'm also working on a secret mixtape that I have told no one about. On behalf of my inner self, I'm not gonna release the name because I don't want people pressuring me as a recording artist. Okay, so just wait until y'all see the finished project. And with this project, let me just say I'm gonna be giving you food and beverage with a lot of psychology and psychiatry and a lot of subconscious thought. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, to my androgynous heterosexual men, protect your woman, whether regardless if she's your friend and you love her, and if she has children, protect them too. Be their teachers. That goes for the feminine heterosexual men and the bisexual men. Be there for our women, and most importantly, stay centered in your heart chakra and balance your heart chakra as well, because the more you show the woman and the child love, the more love you're going to receive from them and attract it as well. Okay, so to the feminine heterosexual men, to the androgynous heterosexual men, okay, to the bisexual men that love women, it's time to stand up. It's time to stand up for our dominant sisters, man, because aggressive men have lost, okay, because they have allowed the prejudiced European American to indoctrinate them and influence them on what heterosexuality is supposed to look like. to be honest, to be honest, we don't know what it's supposed to look like. We don't even know what it's supposed to. We don't know what it's supposed to feel like. Okay, because we are Western minded. We need to lean more towards the lines of being Eastern minded. Okay, we've lost. As aggressive heterosexual men, you've lost your spot. Just face the fact, because for one, all you know how to do is have sex and fight. That's all you know how to do. You don't know how to balance yourself out. That's why when it comes to the dominant women, you're going to be faded away. Some of you will still be here, you know, but as far as you know, you dominating again, you've lost that award. You'll be lucky if the black sister has if the black sister still has compassion over you. I know what I'm talking about, because I've grown up. And I'm almost coming back into my 13th chakra. So if you hear me being all feminine and flamboyant again, you'll know why. You'll know why. I talked about the lotus flower and the lily flower for a reason. You're gonna see why. And I'm not the only one talking about it. So just because I'm saying it doesn't give you, as an aggressive heterosexual man, to just attack me. Because in that case, you need to attack the other heterosexual men that's understanding what's going on consciously and subconsciously, even super subconsciously. But super subconsciously, you're gonna lose. Okay, you're gonna lose. It's just that simple. Excuse me. Okay, yeah, like I said, you're gonna lose the fight. Why? Because all the energies of the zodiacs, they're not the same. They're not the same as they were in the 1600s and the 1700s and the 1800s and the 1900s, all the way to now. Okay, all the energies of the zodiacs are changing. Okay, so to some of you aggressive heterosexual men, I ain't gonna speak for all of y'all, because some of y'all love to act like Negroes. Okay, I'm I'm not going to speak for all of y'all. I'm only going to speak. I'm only going to speak for. I'm only going to speak for some of y'all, man. If you 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 really if you really want your throne, if you really want your throne in the seat of manhood, you're going to have to you're going to have to you're going to have to reprogram your brain, and you're going to have to learn for yourself what it means to be a heterosexual, because you're learning from the European side. I know that hurts. But it's the truth. It's the truth. Okay? That's why you're not progressing nowhere. You know what I mean? And stop eating meat. That's another thing too. That's another thing too. We as black men, we as black men as a whole need to stop doing. We need to stop. We need to stop catering to our reptilian brain. Okay? Because we are losing our own women and our children when we operate on the reptilian animal brain, which is of the lowest part of our brain. Okay? Either create some balance in yourself as an aggressive heterosexual black man and have a relationship with the divine feminine within yourself as a aggressive heterosexual black man, or else fade away. Okay? Because that's the only way you're going to achieve restoration and sit next to the throne of the black cosmic woman. And the black cosmic woman is not dead. She's still alive. What she's doing is she's observing everything. She's taking her time. Alright? I'm spitting some fire. I'm spitting some true esoteric fire, man. Because I already know I'm gonna win. I don't feel like I'm winning yet. I just feel like I'm gonna win, and I know I'm gonna win because I know my stance and my position when it comes down to sometimes being submissive and then again dominant when it comes to the dominant women. And I'm gonna reveal a secret, okay? As of March of this year, I'm gonna reveal a secret. As of March of this year will be a year that I've been a part of the BDSM community, and it makes sense to me as of why I'm androgynous, and I started as a submissive male, but now I'm a switch because being a switch, I know that spiritually and esoterically, that's where my power lies. Okay, as the switch, and next year, you know, if YouTube does not censor my freedom of speech, I'm going to lecture. I'm gonna do I'm gonna do a few lectures on BDSM, but before I can do that, I got a lot of studying to do. Okay, and I'm also going to be talking about alchemy, so there will be some alchemical references involved. All right, you know, cause like my teacher told me, you know, I can't always feed off of his information. So sometimes you gotta take the information that you have, and, you know, update it, become your own teacher. So you know, I'm feeling the spirit of the dominant woman right now as I'm talking to y'all, man. This is great, man. This is great. You know what I'm saying? So I predict that women are going to take over this entire earth. I mean, yeah, they're already doing that right now. They're already doing that right now. As I speak, but what I'm saying is going to the energy is going to enhance the women, and the dominant women, even the women that are, you know, passive, they're going to be dominant in areas too. But you know, the reason why I'm speaking on the dominant women so much is because they play an important role in spirituality, and that my friends and family needs to be highly respected. Alright, so to, like I said, to my feminine heterosexual men, to my androgynous heterosexual men, to my androgynous bisexual men, to my naturally bisexual men, protect the woman, whether she's dominant or whether she's dominant or non-dominant. Protect her, and if she's a single mother and has a child, protect them too. You know what I mean? We need to start carrying we need to start carrying the characteristic traits and the actions of our elders. You know, don't ever let a black woman tell you that you're not supposed to raise their child. You know what I mean? Because what if you walk into a circumstance where what if you walk into a circumstance where there's no order in the house, materialistically and subconsciously? That's when you have to put your foot in the door, even if you have no business being there, because if you're a man that loves a strong woman, right, and she has a child that like leaves candy on the floor, and he's spilling stuff, you don't have to say, hey, stop doing that. You know what I mean? Because the first thing on the woman's mind is gonna be, well, what's the problem? Why you yelling at my son or my daughter like that? You don't want to give that woman that kind of impression, because if you do, then things are gonna be out of whack, cause you're gonna start saying, I don't need you to trying to tell my son what to do. Like, who the F is you? Da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to do that. You basically want to have I'm using metaphors to I'm using symbols and metaphors to identify with certain things. That's how I'm able to understand stuff, with pictures. Okay, so what you want to do is excuse me. What you want to do is you want to basically you want to keep the peace in other folks' houses. You said you get kind of soft on the child. Don't come off as aggressive. You say this. You say, hey, I see you just spilled some juice on the floor, or you got a bunch of junk food on the floor. Would your mother accept that? Because you're a guest in the house. You know what I'm saying? So be like a stream of water. Just flowing by. Without the wind currents. You know what I mean? So like be the dominant man, but act as the teacher in the friendship of the woman. That's if she has a son. Okay? And if you're just dealing with a single woman and you're going to her house as just a friend, and she asks you to do something in her house, you know what I mean? Just do it. Just do it, Now, I'm not saying that male dominance is over, but what I'm actually saying is that we don't really know what our role as dominant black men are supposed to be. Because as I said, we've allowed the American European man to lecture to us and demonstrate to us how we're supposed to live our own lifestyle. It's just like when the I can take you back to prehistoric history. It's just like when the Neanderthals were trespassing through the Congoloids and the Homo erectus side of nature. You know what I mean? We should have guarded them from coming over. You know what I'm saying? We should have done that, but we didn't. So now we are consistently repeating this generational curse that's been put on us for three I want to say 31 million years, and then white folks' history, they've been here for 6,000. You know what I mean? So my thing is, man, find your true role. Okay, I'll put it to you like this. Sit down, have some meditation, or just don't think and zone out. If you can't meditate and your equilibrium's off, all right? This what you do, right? You tap into your African ancestors, and if you as an aggressive heterosexual black man don't know your African ancestors, at least try to communicate with somebody from the spirit world that's a historian, okay? And ask them what is supposed to be the black man's role in nature and in civilization, and what is our own philosophy, because if you don't know your own philosophy, you're just plugging yourself into another person's socket. You know what I mean? You're plugging into their matrix of life. You need to plug into your own. Okay? Break out of the European mind and find your own. Okay? Let me tell you something. Black women were not the only ones that were filled with love and compassion too. And whether we want to be honest about it or not, we were too. It's just that we were more protective of ours. That's why it is in our genes. Look at my arm. Look at my arm, y'all. And my fist, if you want to. This is why it's in our genes to protect ourselves as men and our children. You know, because our children are our own ancestors. All right, so aggressive men. If you still want your place in dominance, you're gonna have to have some empathy. That especially goes for my Aries out there, because I'm an Aries too. All right, and Tauruses too. Learn how to ma'at. Okay. Learn how to balance yourself out. You can't always do everything in aggressiveness, because that's when things fall. All right. Okay. Now, I knew that this video was gonna be an hour, so I'm gonna end it, man. This is my official last lecture, okay? And I love y'all, man. Peace. Galactic and starseed power and black power. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. And whoop whoop to all my Juggalo family out there. Alright? Even though I'm spiritual, I'm still a Juggalo. What? And if you don't like that, you could suck on the devil's dick. Bayach. Alright, I'm out. Peace. May the source of all things pure, whole, and righteous be with us all.